Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing? It's been a hell of a day for me. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Welcome to episode 5. We're at episode 5 already of the Ace Attorney live dub playthrough. How crazy is that? Sorry, I didn't mean to spook you. I'll make sure this is turned down. But how many people we got in here so far? How many have tuned in already? Let me pop into the manager and take a look-see here. 111 people. Oh my god. Hello, everybody. Schmo Shadowverse tourney. Very cool, Sakura. Glad to have you here. For May 5th for maximum clowning around. Nah. Keeping it on a Saturday thing is pretty consistent. Well, thank you guys for your patience in us starting a little bit late today. A big thing was because I was helping take part in a research project. I had to make sure everything was gathered together. I had to update the stream. I had to switch over games. But we're here. We've got the cast. We've got an exciting episode ahead of us. It's a little straightforward in the sense that we only have one volunteer role, and that's due to something I'm about to address. But otherwise, it's all returning cast today. Might be a little bit shorter. I'm not sure. But you're going to get to hear Trillo. You're going to get to hear Mo. All of the very cool voices that you heard last week, you're going to get to hear plenty of today. So I would call tonight's episode a performance showcase more than anything. It's always really, really exciting to see how the community interacts, and how these folks who you may not know as... Why am I not hearing anything? Are you guys still hearing audio? It went silent for me, but it says it's still playing on the Elgato feed. What the heck? That's interesting. Hold on real sec. Hold on, I'm gonna check something. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm gonna try resetting. Something is going on where, like, it was not... You guys could hear it, but the people I have to broadcast it to are not hearing it. Elgato, please, be kind to me today. I'm begging you. Let's see if we can get it working again. No signal detected. Input switched. Okay. What is going on here? Oh, did the Elgato just... Hold on. Always something new to deal with, huh? Inputs, HDMI 1, no signal detected. I really hope it wasn't the USB port just dying. That would suck royally. This laptop is not old enough for this to be happening. I may have to switch my input on my microphone just to see if it fails to work. Okay. I think we're back. All right. All right. I'm gonna check real quick. Hold on. Hopefully that's the last time we have to deal with it today. Anyway, Welcome back, everybody. I'm excited for episode 5 today. I only have about 10 minutes to address this and get everyone started before we get going. So, while I bring up the screen, there we go. I'm going to turn down the music a bit, and I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping real quick before we get into the groove of this, because over the course of the live dub, and especially last week in general, a couple things have been brought to my attention, some from mods, some from users, regarding things both pertaining to the live dub and things pertaining to the Megastars community in general and my approach to these, and stuff that I have to be aware of as I continue to grow my career and become more of a person of influence to a lot of you. And it's stuff that it's a responsibility that I unfortunately have to take control of. So, I am not looking for backpats. I'm not looking for hoorahs or like chat saying, "Oh, we completely understand." You know, I'm not fishing for compliments here. I just want to bring these up and I want to talk about them. And I'm hoping that you guys will just hear me out and keep it in mind going forward, because my hope is that I'll only have to talk about these things and not act on them going forward. The first thing that I was brought up was that there has been, and this isn't really an issue so much as people are doing the wrong thing, but something that I was unaware of that I need to address going forward. These live dubs are popular. Really popular. More popular than I could have possibly expected. Maybe not Sonic Adventure 2 live dub popular, but clearly popular enough that people are chomping at the bit to spend their points each week to grab a volunteer spot, which is not something that I expected would be a consistent community interest going forward. It has also led to a case where we have had people redeem multiple times within the same game to voice multiple volunteer roles. I didn't anticipate that it would be as big of an issue as it has been for the second game, primarily because I didn't realize that there were so few volunteer opportunities in this game versus the first one. And so it can create a feeling of exclusion unintentionally when we have people with enough points redeem multiple times over the course of the game, which can leave those who haven't had a chance to redeem yet feeling like they were left out. And that also kind of feeds into one of the other problems that we're going to talk about, but case in point, the solution that I'm coming up with going forward is similar to what I have done for stuff like Among Us, where it was like, hey, if you've already redeemed in the past, I don't want you to redeem unless we run out of people interested. Like, if we need 10 folks and we're able to get 10 brand new people, awesome. If we only get like 7 and then no one else is redeeming that hasn't already redeemed, then I can be like, okay, cool, I'm going to open up the 3 slots to anyone else that wants to take part. So that is what I'm going to do with these live dubs going forward, is when you redeem, you are redeeming, that is your redemption for the game until further notice. You get 1 role per game. Unless it comes time for me to open up for people to redeem, and we don't get anybody new that wants to redeem their points. And then I can say, okay, at this point, anyone can redeem that has already redeemed before. I don't know why I haven't been doing it before now. It's probably because I didn't expect these things to be as popular as they are. But I have always emphasized that the importance of these community events, especially the volunteer roles, is to just let people take part who may not want to or don't have the time to commit to a weekly obligation. And it kind of diminishes that if we have the same folks redeeming for 2 or 3 volunteer roles per game, especially when there's not as many opportunities like in a game like this. So that's just something to be aware of going forward. You know, we're diligent about keeping a log of who has volunteered. We have a list that we can check. So not that I think you guys are going to try and cheat the system, but don't try and cheat the system. We know if you've volunteered already. Or if you forgot, we'll let you know if you've already volunteered and then refund the points to you. But I do want to emphasize that the volunteer roles are to just give a bunch of people a chance to redeem. And I'm not about to go about and say, hey, if you redeemed in the first game, I don't want you redeeming for the second game because you already got to do it in the past. That's way too restrictive. But I do want to go with a one and done until further notice going forward. So that's the part that's just like, hey, you know what? We didn't anticipate this, so we're going to do it differently going forward. Now we get into the Den Dead stuff. Now we get into the parts that are uncomfortable to talk about, but I've got to talk about them because they continue to be issues. As I've said before, this is a stream for us to enjoy as a community. This is a chance for people to perform, not to try and be funny. The funny tends to happen organically as we, react to things that happen in the game, or as we come up with these situations like, why is this character behaving this way? But unfortunately, we have had an increase in cases of people trying to force the funny. And it's a hard topic for me to breach because I as a performer have experience with ad-libbing. I know my friends, I'm experienced with these characters, I'm a brand new player, I have authentic or I have normal unexpected responses because I've never been through this game before. And I feel like I've created this atmosphere where people think, oh, if I try to be funny like Sean's trying to be funny, then he'll think better of me, or I'll be more popular, which is not the case. I'm not against people trying to, cause I do it myself, or I'm like, could you imagine so-and-so doing this? That's fine. But I do read the disclaimer before these streams where I say, please don't contribute if your character is not in the scene. If they're referenced, if they're on screen, if they're part of the scene, then that's okay. Like when we've been talking to Pearl and we know she's in the background and then she contributes, that's fine. If Mo is on screen and he contributes, that's fine. If someone mentions Gumshoe and then Gumshoe makes a side comment because he's the direct focus of the topic, that's fine. But it's become more prevalent that people feel the desire to chime in when there isn't really... It's something that you just get a feel for, and I know that that's hard to recognize. So let me talk about the part where it's more obvious. Some people have felt so strong a desire to bring the funny that they talk over other actors to do it. Other actors that are trying to read their lines. And this has been especially prevalent with female performers being talked over. And I don't know why that is, but it is something that was brought up to my attention, and it's something that already happens very often, not just in voice acting or the industry in general, but in most business environments, and it's not okay. So this is me putting my foot down and saying, like, side tangents can be enjoyable when it's a group effort. If you are consistently trying to provide the funny individually... Oh boy, this is awkward. Hello, Carol. Hello, Carol. Thank you very much for the raid. You have come in right in time for everyone to feel awkward. I'll just give this actor disclaimer, trademark, copyright, all rights reserved. You know, have a good time. We're here to have a good time, not to be comedians. And there is a difference. So we'll accept it within reason, but if we start to notice that you're making a lot of side commentary and it's not really jiving with the ongoing energy, my mods do have the right to mute you when it's not your turn to speak, when your character's not on screen. So just be aware that we're here to do this as a community effort, not to try and steal the spotlight. And that's really the energy that's behind all of this, is I react when I do these bits to perform as Phoenix, or I do these bits to highlight a character, it's to contribute to the whole group, not to try and showcase myself as being funnier than anyone else to everybody else. Just let it happen. Just let it happen naturally. There have been times where I want to make a joke and we end up moving on, and I just don't get to do it, and that's okay. Because there will be time. There will be opportunities. This is really awkward. Hello, Emi Kuma! Hello! Hello, Emi Kuma. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. We're almost done. I promise. The awkward part is almost over. Here's the main part. This is the big one that I have noticed. This is not just live dubs. This is the across the existence of my streams in general. I have been informed that there are people who see these streams as a way to get noticed by me, or to get validation from me on whether they're good enough to do voiceover in the industry, or in some cases have taken feedback that I've given as evidence that they are qualified to be in voiceover, or that they should start pursuing opportunities, or that it's my blessing to them to start pursuing more professional VO. That makes me incredibly uncomfortable. I cannot emphasize enough that I do not have influence. These streams, these live dubs, can be a great source of validation. They can be a great example of showcasing yourself and being like, hey, is this something that I enjoy doing? I cannot break you into the professional side of the industry. I cannot reach out to a client and be like, hey, you gotta check out this VOD of my live dub and make sure you start hiring this person. I'm not gonna be going behind the scenes and submitting your samples to clients and being like, you need to keep a watch out for this person. If your goal is to get me to pitch you to someone because of what I heard you do in a live dub, it's not going to happen. I will not do that for you. If you feel really good about what you did in a live dub, and you say, you know what, this was really fun for me, and I want to start pursuing this more seriously, and I'm going to look for additional opportunities, and I'm going to start auditioning for things, I am 100% on board for that. It is no different than what I did when I saw Troy Baker in the behind the scenes video, and I said, this is really cool. I want to be a part of this. I'm going to start doing more work behind the scenes on my own to get involved in this industry. That is completely okay, and that is a very strong foundation to have as an aspiring actor. But if you're trying to do this to get me to notice you and be friends with you, and God, if worst comes to worst, treat you any differently than another member of the community because you took part in a live dub, and I find out about that, it's going to do the exact opposite of what you want. When I do these live dubs, I am 100% focused on providing a service to the community, on providing an entertainment source for all the people watching that are enjoying the combined efforts of everyone on the cast. I'm literally not paying attention to any one individual person outside of like, hey, that was a really fun performance. I'm really glad that you took part in this. That is the passion in me speaking out and saying, this is so cool that we're all helping bring to life something like this. And it does not go beyond that. So, I hope, I know in the back of my mind I'm probably going to have to bring this up again, just because it's the nature of parasocial relationships and celebrity relationships. just because you're a part of this live dub does not mean you're my friend. It doesn't mean you're officially one of my colleagues. It doesn't mean that I can help you get further in the industry. And it certainly doesn't mean that I'm going to give you special attention in the future when it comes to future live dubs. And I'm telling you this for your own sake, because if you put it into your head that you have some sort of special status because you voiced a character in this project, or that you have some sort of special status with me because you happen to be picked by the community, mind you, not by me, but by the community to be in this dub, you're misguided. And I don't know what to tell you except, hey, this is me alerting you to that situation. I'm just a really excited performer. I really like voiceover. I really like getting people involved with voiceover. But putting these live dubs together is a job for me. And that's all I'm focused on. So please, please, don't put me in the position where I have to remind you that this is for fun, because it's for fun. And it's not fun for me when I'm made to feel this way. Cool? Cool. I love you guys. And I love your enthusiasm. And I want it to be based on that enthusiasm rather than people thinking that this is going to be their into the industry. Because I don't want it to lead to me getting in trouble. God help me if someone is in one of these live dubs and then they use me as a reference when auditioning for someone, saying, oh, Sean told me that I should get into voiceover, or Sean said that I'd be a really good fit for this character or for this project. Please don't. Please don't. That could actually hurt my prospects in the industry, and if I find out that you did that, I will be livid with you. It will not be fun. I'm a very chill guy, but I take my career very seriously, and on the few occasions where I've had to act to protect myself and my career reputation, you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. It's not fun for anyone. I will destroy you. I love you. All right, let's bring in the cast. Welcome, everybody. What's up, guys?
Whoa.
Yo.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay.
Hello.
Oh. Hi.
Yay.
No, I'm glad that made you laugh, Mokus. Like, we're here to enjoy ourselves. We're gonna take care of the serious parts, and then we're gonna go right back into shit posting. That's the goal.
Yep.
That's the.
Okay.
Post the dubs.
Excuse me.
That was very well said.
I felt like
Yeah.
I felt like I was rambling on. I wanted to be done by like 5:30, so I'm sorry that I went on longer than expected.
No, you
You
think
did
went on
amazing.
wrong.
Yeah, you did great.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna adjust. Oh, thank you for the gift subs, my Itsumi, and welcome King 9999, Black Knight 3152, Sunny Viper 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, Ryan McKeon, and Celestial Bruns. There's no O. Thank you very much. Some quick housekeeping. How is the audio sounding? If a couple people in the courtroom can chat real quick.
How we sounding? We sounding all right? Coming through?
Okay.
Is everything
Alright.
Good? Can you hear me now? Do I need to yell? Good.
Yeah, I should be able to turn up. I should be able to turn up some of you. Gex, you're at max. Science at max. Color Brews, I can turn you up if I need to. You know,
Okay.
Paul, I can turn you up if I need to. Volley, I can definitely turn you up. Yeah, most of the people that are already at max, like Emmy and Gex, have already been accounted for. But everyone else, I do have some leeway if people say you're being a bit too quiet.
I also have leeway on my end if you need to, so.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right. I did turn down the music just a little bit, so I'll check in with chat one more time. How does it sound now?
They're saying it's a bit loud.
Steel is maybe a touch loud. All right. Steel has been server muted for the rest of the stream.
Got it.
I am the judge now.
That is the important part. I was going to mention, AKL is rightfully celebrating being fully vaccinated by hanging out at round 1 today. So Steel will be filling in for Judge today. Also, we talked this out with the person who originally voiced Ben. They're free to publicly comment on it if they want, but they were totally understanding in the interest of, because otherwise we would not have any volunteer roles today. The person who voiced Ben has been made aware of the situation. They have relinquished their role, and does Ben show up post this episode?
Checking right now.
All right. Anyway, Ben is going to go the way that Gumshoe did in the previous game, where they are going to be a rotating volunteer every time that they show up. They are male presenting, but I'm not going to restrict it if there is a female presenting person who would like to voice them. But anyway, we are going to open up. We will have 1 volunteer slot today to voice Ben during the trial, and that is going to go live in 3, 2, 1, and it is now live. So we will take 1 person.
And yes, Ben does come back. He'll be in the next week's episode.
Okay, so it will be rotating. Incubus. Did Incubus already redeem previously for this game?
They have not.
All right.
Nope.
That is it. Incubus, please feel free to pop into the courtroom. Yeah, this is what I love to see. I always get worried when I see that someone... How am I supposed to take this off without burning myself? That's not effective.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome,
Hello.
Incubus.
Welcome in.
So I always love seeing the people who redeem get excited that they are part of the role or the roster for today. And I love I always get really happy when the chat, rather than getting bitter, is like, yeah, so-and-so, you got in, let's go. It's always fun for me.
Let's have some fun today.
We love it.
Yeah.
My heart was beating so fast. I was like, I gotta get it.
All right. It feels like The Price is Right when a contestant gets picked. You get to dub. So just pop into the courtroom and get your microphone set up. All right.
Supersonic.
Yeah. You know, some people have 46,000 points after correctly betting that we'd have a deathless stream yesterday. So.
Oh boy.
By some people, you could just say AKL. It's fine.
You don't want to know how many points
I
Yeah.
feel better about the fact that it was supposed to be a death-filled stream, or there was supposed to be a death in the stream, but because of Lux's passive, he didn't die. It literally, because of a chance-based passive, we had a deathless stream, and that is the funniest part to me.
Wow.
It's the opposite of the Uno finals. We were expecting death and then nothing happened.
For those of you who don't know, for most of the stream, we had a couple close calls, like where people were within like 300 HP of death when they had like 1600, 1500 normally, but no one actually went to like 1 HP. Until about 25 minutes before the end of the stream, when Lux ate a series of attacks where the last one did like 800, 900 damage and would have been fatal. But ever since reclassing into a fighter, this was not something he had as a samurai. Ever since reclassing to a fighter, he gained a passive that has a chance for him to hold on to the brink of death when he would have taken a fatal hit. And it activated, and he held on with 1 HP, and we finished the fight. So we still had a deathless stream.
What was this game again?
Stranger of Sword City, which will be coming back on Monday. We currently stream it on Fridays and Mondays. So, because of that, someone made 46,000 points off of the prediction. But we're not here for
a
that.
couple seconds.
Oh, go ahead.
I thought you were talking about the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the Rayquaza fight. How you nailed that in 1 shot.
I would not believe that.
How did he do that?
Fight.
Didn't we like speed everyone up to 4 times and then like boost their special attack or whatever, and they just
something along that. It was insane.
It was over in 1 turn or something like that.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Also,
did you be like 100,000 damage or something like that?
Something like that. Also, when we went to fight Groudon or something, and I didn't know that he automatically plagued the entire arena with lava, but I had Kyogre with me, so he automatically replaced it with water. And it totally
or when you wouldn't even, when you didn't even let Kyogre get a shot off before you killed.
Yep. It was Heracross, because Heracross had 4 attack moves lined up, and they got to do and they got to attack like 12 times before anyone moved. Oh my god. Reminiscing. Reminiscing. Oh, also, last part.
I think you mean
what?
Bitch fish?
Oh, bitch fish. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to bring up, because it is related to this game before we actually begin, because we've been streaming for 40 minutes without actually playing, and I'm sorry about that. I have been informed that this trial is when I can start to be punished for asking questions inappropriately. If I push for more information and the guy goes, "I don't like that you did that," I can take damage. I am going to executive function on this. I still plan on pushing for information because I like to have all the info necessary to make an educated guess on the evidence. This is a case where I am not going to gift a sub every time I get punished for pressing for more information. Maybe for like a final case we can revisit it, but I don't know. Well, I'll see how I feel after the stream. But since it's my money on the line, just for this stream, I want to see what it feels like and how often it happens, and then decide what I want to do going forward. So I will still give subs every time I present the wrong evidence, but I'm not going to give subs. I'm not going to give subs for this stream whenever I get punished for pressing during an investigation. So, that's my feelings on it. It could change. I'm just giving you the heads up so that you guys aren't surprised and I'm like constantly save scumming while doing the investigation phase. So, all right. Thank you for understanding. Cast, are we ready?
Let's rock.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, or I'm sorry, as it's presented, Ace Phoenix Wright Attorney Trilogy TM featuring Dante. There's double TM. There's 2 TMs. I'm sorry. Ace Phoenix Wright TM Attorney TM Trilogy HD Remaster featuring.
It's a collaboration.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
3
And Knuckles.
days over 2.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
This evidence contradicts your testimony. Knuckles. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yep.
Welcome to episode 5. Oh, it is part 2.1. Wait. Oh, it's episode 3, part 2.1. That's why. Okay, I get it now. Anyway, welcome to episode 5. Oh boy. Here we go. December 29th, 9:43 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 5. Good morning, Max.
Max?
Milk.
What?
I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage. I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage? Don't worry. There won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
I guess.
Nick. Max is really nervous.
That's understandable.
Hey, my sweeties.
What?
You don't think I should fly, do you?
Huh?
You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little.
No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie.
What is it this time, Max?
Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes?
Reject modernity. Return to board. I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. December 29th, 10 a.m. District Court. The Circus.
And now the case of one... what?
Your Honor, get on with it.
Oh, sorry. I just realized the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns.
So...
Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica?
Yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name.
You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. That sounds more friendly.
I wonder if that is to our advantage.
Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
Judge, as long as we're going with names that are more pleasing to the audience, I'd like to offer that Miss Von Karma hereby be referred to as Clowny McClownface.
Gosh, baby man.
I agree.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count. Do you hear me?
Well, if that trial was a sham, that must mean I'm the sham wow. That commercial was funny. She must still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything.
I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying.
Does she realize that if she wins a case, she lost at losing?
Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Sorry, but I only have enough brain capacity to do one of those at a time.
I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
You're already doing it wrong. I'm not the one on trial. Me? Guilty? Ah! What are you talking about?
It will be my ultimate revenge.
But it's not like it'll bring her dead dad back.
Oh, shit.
Maya, what the fuck?
Maya, you can't beat a dead horse, even though he looked like one.
There. Opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
Jesus. Very well. May you call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there now!
Holy shit.
Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
Hey, don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been really looking forward to this.
Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question.
At your service, sir. All right, Detective. You may proceed with your testimony.
Details of the events.
The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All the circus performers gathered in the big top over here to practice their routines. The practice session broke about 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. over here. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. Cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck. I see. He was beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report for the victim.
No! What is that?
The court accepts this into evidence.
Edgeworth! Autopsy report added to the court record.
A blunt object. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
That is not a cross, Your Honor. That is an autopsy report. Moving on.
Kill him.
Oh, good. I forgot I still have half my life points. Let's go. Nope. Wait. Yes. Okay. Let me ask you about the snow.
It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime.
Did it pile up?
It wasn't such a big deal. About 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day.
The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this.
Huh? What's the matter, Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record. Just a nice, long look at the court record.
Nick, I don't think that is relevant. Nick?
Magical. Ah, I'm sorry, what? Oh, right, autopsy report. You got it. Hey, look, it's your mom.
Nick!
Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing the night of the crime?
When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean?
Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regent the tiger was there as well.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings.
After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to?
Regina was playing with Regent, while Mo went back to his room, tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. And the ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. God, it's a good thing I took all these notes. Talk privately? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? Seems they were negotiating Max's salary.
Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m.
Okay. Not a problem, pal. We got a witness that told us, God damn it!
This is totally meaningless. Time to move on.
Alright, what was after his testimony later? I'm sure it wasn't very important. Detective Gumshoe, do you mind telling us how the victim met his end?
A wooden box.
That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed.
That does not look like a wooden box. I have never known a box that looks that smooth that's made out of wood.
Carrying the box. It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked. A locked box, can you imagine? Locked, you say?
The victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. It boasts a small but strong lock. This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. This wooden box, you figure it weighs about 20 pounds, right?
That sounds about right. The whole thing is lined with iron.
Iron plating? Why do you think it's lined with iron?
I figured they just did it to make the box. Ah, I saw that coming.
I think we could all do without your guesses, detective. Stick to what little you actually know.
Sorry. Suffice to say, the box is really heavy.
Much better. You may continue on, detective.
Oh boy. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
You've done your homework, pal.
Not really. I just kind of paid someone to take my bar exam for me. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak.
My theory is that it's something the perpetrator ran off with. And pretty smart, right? You would think so. Especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear. With magic! Haha! Yeah!
There wasn't much that we could... Yeah. There wasn't much we could go after with Gumshoe this time.
He gave us the facts as he saw them. But there's gotta be more to this.
I didn't see anything. But that's why you're the lawyer and I'm the medium.
More like why you're the person with the knife and I'm the person with the bail money. Do. You said the box was locked. How exactly was it locked?
Well, it had quite a sturdy lock on it. It took quite a bit to open that bad boy up.
Sounds like me with my therapist. So, when you found the box, it was locked, correct?
Yes, it was. Some of the forensics team took it back to the precinct to crack it open. Science style, you know what I mean?
You're saying they put a crack team together? Why are you looking at me like that?
I see. Continue, Detective Gumshoe.
I don't like that it doesn't, let you skip to, the next part when you want to check multiple options on the text. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox.
Dang.
That was a pretty good rhyme.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So we took it back to the station and got that crack team to open it up.
That didn't rhyme. All right.
Dang it. All that was inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, Detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
It's the pointy powder. What's inside the box? The bottle. What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box?
There was only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if it has some sort of special meaning.
Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now.
I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper?
Yep, and I'm providing the salt, apparently, thanks to you.
Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call in my next witness.
I'm not even off the stand yet.
Obviously. But that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Trilla will show up to the stand as well.
No.
Please state your name and occupation for the record.
My full name is Trilo Quist. I am employed as an operatic tenor.
Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, a ventriloquist.
That robe must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine. I'll grace you with a song. Oh, shit. Me.
Oh my god. Are you gonna be okay?
Oh
The world of the law. Exciting and daring. Guilt or innocence. Decided by the judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
no. It had a good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. I don't know about you, but I preferred the original Japanese version.
Trillo, you know better than to insult a judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star.
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
Yeah, have you heard this place called Twitter?
What is going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about... Oh, God!
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now, let's proceed.
What you witnessed.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max. The compression's fucking up that word there. Okay, heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
Are you gonna be okay?
You good?
I'll be fine.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that?
Oh no, he's
Oh shit, sorry. I'm fine. Without a doubt, he had on his silk hat, cloak, and dumb white roses on his chest.
Okay.
How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy.
I'm gonna get very sensitive about that soon. Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime?
He's got a point.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
Why's that?
Here's absolute proof.
Because you can't kill anyone with a joke weapon.
Silk hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene of the crime.
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say?
Why do you bow like you're trying to perch on the bench? Are you a bird?
Seems like she's actually a bird.
Are you a
You're the
bird,
one
Miss
named
Von
Phoenix.
Karma? Shut up! Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. I'm scared now. Like, I don't know when it's gonna start happening. The clown. You were talking about Mo?
course I'm talking about that old fart. Him and his laugh that haunts me to this day. He's so pathetic, I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to keeling over for good.
Poor guy.
We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first-place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack.
Then what happened?
Mike, isn't there a clip somewhere where we talked about Von Karma having an affair with the parrot? Oh my god! That's true! We did talk about Von Karma having an affair with the parrot! And that's how he ended up... Oh my god, it's all coming together. The background story is true. Oh. The lore goes deep. This is Beak Performance. Why the Plaza's entrance?
Holy shit, I'm so...
It's fine.
Performance, that is fucking genius.
To do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice, warm lodging house have been a better idea?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
But I'm a good thunker. At least my teachers always said I was. Every time I think Phoenix is actually like competent and people are just picking on him, it shows me something like that and I'm like, oh, so that's how it is. All of a sudden, me going, hot hand, car, food, beep, beep, eat the food, oven door, who was phone, seems completely in character for a character like Phoenix Wright. Why are you guys so quiet? Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get the wax out of your ears. Lawyers nowadays, you're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez, could you be any more dense? All together now.
Silkhead!
Whoa!
That's
my next
Fire on
cosplay.
fire.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be the first damage point. I saw the health bar coming. I was like, "Excuse me." You saw Max and only Max, right, Trillo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense. That makes Max one suspicious character.
There's more to this story than meets the eye. I think Trillo might be a transformer. Is there something amiss in this? That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max? Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well?
What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Babyman? Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen?
Oh, I hope I'm right about this.
It's time.
It's because he was there when he got bopped with the thing. Yes? Come on!
Don't hold your tongue, Ben. It's your job to answer all the stupid questions.
I'm sorry, Trillo.
I've got to find a way to get more information out of this witness. No! No! Why?
That's a sub.
I was so sure. I was so sure.
Oh, you were so confident.
And it forces you into that choice at that point. Oh my
I never
god.
thought I would be the one to fuck over Mr. Chiplock.
Ouchie, ouch.
Wait. Oh, but I don't think I'm done yet. I think there's more.
Think about it some more, Nick. I'm sure you'll come up with something. Trillo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of that bitter love Oh, it's hand-holding me, darn it! With Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head.
Nick? Wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know anymore. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it?
Huh? I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone.
What? Who said we were waiting for someone?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your off-handed theories.
Hey, this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something. And it may take me...
you soon.
It may take me 1 to 5 gift subs, but I will make this omelet of my case, damn you.
Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose witness is waiting for in that cold?
Wow, this game's really just be like, haha, no matter what you ask, it's time to present. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Holy shit, the puppet fucking died. That's baller as hell.
I can't even think of a way to make that sound believable. That was fucking metal.
No, you just gotta go.
Did you just kill my witness?
Good lord, that was incredible. Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well. Puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Seems that at this stage, I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony whatsoever. There are clearly no conclusive contradictions.
He's right.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now, let's move along with the testimony.
I did a good.
Trilla wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Okay.
You can do it, Nick. I really believe in you.
Alright, it's the same thing. Okay. Oh, that's it? Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna save before I continue. You saw Max and only Max, da-da-da-da-da. Wait a second. There's no proof that the witness saw Maximilian Galactica.
Hey, you still don't get it, do ya? I saw what I saw. It was Max's 3-piece joke of a costume. Alright, let's say it all
it's the same
together
thing.
now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh, I think this one is this one new?
Yeah, no, I think this one's new.
Okay.
Oh, I think you should study up on your celebrities, Mr. Wright.
Great. I'm getting shut down by a toy. What the hell?
That's racist.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, that's right. I'm at the part where I have to actually present evidence. I forgot this is the part where I have to pick a phrase.
I'd say you're pretty, but even that would be too much for you, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should get yourself a dress. It does wonders for me.
Oh, I don't know what to do with this. Once we were done, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. Okay. Okay. I left the tent with the stooge, clown. Okay. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. Okay, so he went with Mo to the lodging house, then went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. And it would make sense if I said, hey, he was also going there with Russell Berry, because Russell Berry's the one who got murdered. I don't know. Oh, this is... okay. This could be the first time that I end up giving a lot of money. Made to order hat. He was the only one heading that way. I almost feel like this game's about to bullshit me and be like, no, he wasn't the only one heading that way. Ben was also going that way too. It seems just stupid enough to work. Oh, he's not. No, there's no way. This would be the dumbest thing in the world. Okay, the witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Nope. Fortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
No!
Slap!
You know what? You can't blame me after playing this game for this long for thinking it would be like, oh, but Trilo and Ben are separate people. Yep, that's me right now. That's me right now.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
Oh my god, we are Venom. We are Puppet.
We are Trilo.
We are Trilo.
We are Trilo.
Trilo controls all.
I do not know where to go with this. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. I gotta remember what time that happened. Shoot. Were the negotiations after or before the incident? Then the police showed up. Okay. So they're saying that's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. But then they took him away? Okay, I'm confused. Like... I feel like I have to remember the order of events right now. He was the only one. Okay, the only other thing I can think of is what I originally said. That there was only one other person, which is not true because Russell, the victim, went there. But it doesn't make sense because Russell is the victim, so he can't be the killer and the victim. So... Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the...
Are you
My
fucking
God.
kidding me?
I never would have thought of that. Incredible, but that's the victim.
That's somehow correct! If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well.
Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out.
What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. If Maximilian Galactico was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
I see.
All right. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was so good! Holy
Thank
shit!
you, Judge. That solution is bullshit.
Okay.
What did
All
you
I'm-
just say?
All I'm gonna say is, if you set it up as he must be the killer, he's the only one I saw walking that way, do not make the evidence I have to present be the only person who cannot be the killer. It doesn't make sense.
The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the—
Dutch? There's absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you got me. All right. God. All right. I'll spill the beans for real this time.
He just opens his—
the beans.
He opens his mouth and goes, "Hurrah!" And just like all these Horton's chili
no, my
beans
beans.
start spilling out of his mouth. And I'm like, what? Why are they in there? And Ben's just like, sometimes I get hungry. And he just holds Trilo above his mouth and
Oh no, it's like birds.
it's like
God.
sipping from a coffee mug, but it's beans.
The mental
Delicious treat.
image.
My
is
name's
horrible.
my name's not Ben Woodman, it's Bean Woodman. You guys just keep saying it wrong.
Benjamin.
Beans.
Benjamin, oh my god.
My name's Bean Jammin' because beans are my jam. I put beans in. I make peanut butter and jelly, but instead of jelly, I use beans.
No.
Peanut butter.
Oh my
What we were saying before about organic humor.
There you go.
AJ, for the first time all hour,
Not all beans.
for the first time in an
But
hour and a
yeah.
half, AJ's opened the bedroom door for no other reason than to just look at me with this expression that's like, do I need to get ready for divorce?
Oh. Mm.
This is organic, just like those beans.
Bruh.
Okay.
It's true. I was waiting for Regina.
Why did I say it like that? Oh my
Why
god.
did you say it like that?
I was
Don't
trying to be
volunteer things and never say that again.
So let's see.
Noted.
We have Francisca Bean Karma, Beanix Wright.
God.
Mr. Bean, tell us the truth this time. And I mean the whole bean.
Maya Femented.
Jesus Christ.
Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
Maya Freehold A.
No.
I was. I was waiting to propose to her.
What? Waiting to propose?
What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
That. The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
Von Karma, let me borrow you of that for a second.
You are not touching this. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet.
About the proposal.
Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I mean, this game has already gone off the rails like fucking crazy.
Does my... Hold on. Oh, I have to press A. I forgot how to play this game for a second.
His brain is full of beans.
The beans are
Oh
jamming.
my god.
My god.
For the love of God.
I even had something to give to her. A can of beans. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Will you bean mine?
It's how I show my love.
Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her.
The ring or the beans?
Both.
In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. You guys want some? They're really good.
You just imagine he's like, I got something for you. Reaches into his pocket, you just hear... Hold on, it's somewhere in here. There you go. He pulls out the ring. There's like a bean in the center and it just kind of falls out of the hole into the ground.
No.
And then just like a very, very, like very quiet, like.
No. It's a jewel, but it's shaped like a bean.
This is the worst.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You were going to propose. You. Small woodman.
Judge, it's 2021. I think very carefully about what you're about to say.
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
Huh. I guess you're right. Well, just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too.
Hi,
Oh,
Panda says,
my god.
Panda
Let's
says
end
hi, by
that.
the way. My wife is holding Panda at the moment. He gave you the head bonks. Hell yeah.
Yay, Panda.
Thank God, some sense of normalcy.
Exactly.
His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now.
Okay, Mr. Wright. Please continue with your cross-examination. So lonely.
What was with that sigh at the end?
Holy
About the proposal.
shit.
Commit to the bit.
I'm trying to ask that.
Oh, do you need me to feed him?
I don't know how much you usually feed them.
Give him...
Well, not on the table, bud.
It's a little fancy. Give me like 2 minutes, guys. I'm gonna feed Panda real quick so I can show AJ the amount for next time. So I'm trying to decide Thank you. Anything. Cold, hot, doesn't matter. Either chalky milk or hot chocolate is fine. Can't believe I say chalky milk. Alright, you guys there?
Yeah?
Alright, cool. Sorry. Alright. By proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To Regina.
Of course that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I wasn't gonna propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together. Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it. That's the truth.
What was it exactly that you planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was gonna give her, numbskull. A joke that we've been running into the ground for the past, 5 minutes. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
Answer his question. What was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Engagement ring?
Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Beanix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here.
Wow, you don't have to be so chilly with your feedback. Francisca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Pain equals bad.
These are literally his thoughts.
It may be something of a joke, like you, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever— Ow!
Shut up. I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring. I'd like to stick to facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
I'm gonna save just in case. An engagement ring?
Uh-huh. It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina's gonna love it.
It's just a ring.
What's the matter, Nick?
Well, there's gotta be something I can catch him on. Whose pocket was the ring in?
Mine, of course. What a stupid question. You've got to be kidding me. You think Ben could pull that off?
I'm sorry. Really?
You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing.
Well...
Really? So, you went to the lodging house to give it to her?
That's right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times that I lost count, but that uppity snob kept getting in the way.
Paul? Paul? He's muted. Paul! Where did you go, buddy? Oh no! Paul! 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 We're all like seagulls. We're all perched on the line. Paul! Paul! Paul!
He's here.
Oh, he's there.
He couldn't possibly be talking about me, Maximilian Galactica.
Paul!
When I get a hold of him, I'm gonna saw his wood block in half! And not with magic!
Well, they always say that love creates rivalries.
So what about this present?
I'm sorry, did he just threaten what I think he just threatened?
I did.
So, you were still thinking of trying to give it to Regina?
Of course I am. I spent 3 months' salary on this thing. I'm not gonna give up that easily.
I wonder how much he receives for appearing in the circus.
Probably way more than he deserves.
How about it, Nick?
I think it's about time to unwrap this toy's testimony.
That's the spirit, Nick. Give him hell!
What? Okay. The judge has that dazed and confused look again. Maybe he should get out more. Beans.
Beans?
Alright, this seems pretty straightforward, so... Trilo, do you mind if I show you something?
What is it?
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh, looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring?
Ah, that's mine! Give it back! Thief! Thief!
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said...
In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket.
Not only did that hurt to say, but why do I have it right here?
Trilo, no!
What is going on here?
That's firstly, that impression was offensive. Secondly, Ben, say something.
Huh? Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilo.
I found this in Money's room.
Money's room? You mean a room where they put money? Like a bank vault?
That Filky.
I can't talk. I can't. Jeez. This is so
That's his nickname is Fucky Monkey.
No! I said Filky.
Filky?
But Fucky works too.
Filky sounds worse, like,
These beans taste kind of filky.
Oh my god.
No.
Alright.
That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him.
New art challenge, draw what you think Filky Beans would look like.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh shit.
Objected. Overruled. Mr. Bean, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court.
That fart smells kind of filky.
No!
I'm suffering.
Filky Wright, Ace Attorney. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word.
Ah, I see. Well then.
Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up.
Shiny things? Oh, I agree.
Trilo, when was this ring stolen from you?
Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details. I need more details.
Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza.
Right about when you saw... It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I felt like a ventriloquist was talking through my mouth for a second. That was weird. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it might have been taken around that time. Ah, yeah! Oh!
Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever.
Ooh, I like this. Leon Sarambi says proposed urban dictionary of filky. A smell that is enjoyable to the creator but offensive to others. That actually... I like that, because I've talked about how I like the smell of, like, wet fur or, like, after a rain that, like, there's that dirt smell. But I know that some people really hate the smell of wet dog. I am all for introducing filky into the universe under that definition.
As the creator of Filky, even if by mistake, I agree. Secondly, it has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder.
Does that mean you're the filkosopher?
I guess so.
It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I. Mr. Trilo Quist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo?
You know exactly what I did. I chafed... God damn it. I can't talk. You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring-snatching monkey money.
These beans are so filky, they're making me chafe!
How did I get the last part right, but the fucking easy part wrong?
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame.
Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point? What point could that possibly be?
I'm gonna guess. I kind of want to see the other one though, so I'm gonna do this figuring. Here's what I'm gonna do. If I pick this one and it's right, I'm gonna gift a sub because I'm expecting it to be wrong. I just want to see the text. Obviously, that one Mr. Benjamin Woodman is lacking in the area of exercise.
Huh.
This is clear from the testimony we've just listened to. He was too slow and awkward to catch a monkey fleeing through the snow. This revelation doesn't seem to be registering too well around the courtroom.
Maybe you should just leave the courtroom drama for video games and rethink that one.
Okay. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it.
Has beans for brains.
There is a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Beanix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene.
Interesting, Mr.
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Beanix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
I'm not sure. Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max, and possibly love, and maybe science.
Well, the defense's argument does hold water.
As opposed to beans?
We'll slap the beans out of you.
Cool
This
beans.
witness does not have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but my house just shook.
It was the beans.
okay?
The more you eat.
You okay?
No,
Are
I'm
you okay?
serious. My house just fucking shook. Yeah, I'm fine. I think it might have just been like a really bad custom.
Do you want to continue, or do you want to check on stuff?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
If it happens again, I'll check. Anyway,
What? How dare you?
maybe it's the voice acting that's like fucking up my house.
I wouldn't lie just to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly what you saw on that night.
I've told you so many times, you'd think you'd know my story's not changing, despite the fact that it has.
You've already changed your story, stick boy. And I'm sure it'll change some more. Might as well change your name to Pinocchio or something.
Where there's one lie, there's usually many more behind it.
That's why when there's multiple, it's called a liar. Because the fibs come in liars. Exactly, Maya. That's why you have to keep after him.
Toad, get him.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence, and that, I'd say, is the real crime here. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
I feel bad. I hope you're doing okay.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
So, that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max?
That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring, and you went chasing after him?
How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. Firstly, I need to punch this idiot.
Ow! I suppose 5 minutes, I think.
So, the victim could have arrived at the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Witnessing Max. So, you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night? That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I've got 4, you know. 4. Foure. Counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, do you really think something would have slipped by me?
4 eyes is an awful lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose.
Yikes! The judge is even more dangerous to our case than Trilo! So, you saw Max coming out of the big top that night?
Of course that's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time.
I guess that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. About what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know that practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. You already knew that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just add 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now, what time was it?
Oh, indeed. What time was it?
What time was it? Well, let me think about that for a sec. Yeah, I'm not good at math!
It was 10:10 p.m.
Ah, yes, that sounds about right.
It sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene.
So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night?
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trillo. You say good evening at night.
I'm sorry, Trillo.
Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible. A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers?
Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow! That hurt!
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time.
This is a really dumb thing to be excited about, but I really enjoy every time I get to voice act Phoenix's reactions to being whipped. Especially when they come out clean, I'm like, ooh, that was a good one.
is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
There's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence?
Bluffing is everything in this world. I'm sure you've already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot.
The witness's testimony will resume.
You are 100% absolutely sure of what you just said.
I told you already. Jeez, I am absolutely... Shit. I am 100% absolutely sure.
I mean, you are absolutely shit as well, but thank you for confirming that for me.
Wow. There is no way that he could have been any more confident than that, right?
I meant the character, not you. Those 3 ridiculous symbols, huh?
Out of curiosity, exactly how many times have you asked that question by now? What if you just went... If you're gonna ask again, I'll answer with a... Oh my god.
Yes!
I'll answer with a chorus. Everyone together now.
Chat, you gotta do this or I'll ban you.
Silcat!
White roses! Herbs and spices!
Thank you very much.
Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you?
But it's fun shouting out everything with There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere.
I agree, but do we have the proof to make something stick? Get it? Because he's wooden? Stick? I'll have to log that one for later.
All we can do is try, right, Nick?
You mean tree? All right, I'm done.
Slap!
We've got to have something useful. Yeah, I can't speak today. We've got to have something that will prove useful.
All right, time to branch out. All right, my immediate thought is presenting that he didn't actually say good evening. And, like, being like, why would you say good evening to that? But I'm probably going to be wrong on this, so we're going to see. That's my immediate first thought. Yo, let's go! Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
Fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument. A disagreement at most.
You know, the fact that I'm getting these right on the first try more often means that I'm either more experienced with these games or I'm thinking more like Phoenix Wright. And that's
starting to believe.
That's a horrifying thing to accept. A disagreement doesn't usually end up with someone getting clonked over the head. That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by the Citizen Kane rating on Rotten Tomatoes, didn't he?
What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ah!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There is absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. As he said, it's absolute shit!
Damn it.
Are you saying this witness is lying?
Do people just do that? Do they go up to a courtroom desk and tell lies?
That he's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie, honestly. I just... fibbed.
That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night.
It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. I hope. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. The pertinent... Wow, no one can talk tonight. It's a long Saturday. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. I need you guys to come up with a new sentence using all of the incorrect words we pronounced tonight. We need pertin, filky, what's the other stuff we came up with? Help me out. Fucky. That is why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or, good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? You?
Defense, kindly explain who it was Trilo saw that evening. Again, I feel like I asked this before, but be clear this time.
Oh, God. I want to say it was Mo, because in his room we saw all these different costumes. It was either Mo bringing the costume back, or it was Russell bringing it back with him because he's the stage manager for the show. So it's one of these two, and depending on whether I get it wrong or right is gonna decide if I have to spend a gift sub or not. Was hunched over this door. My immediate thought is it's Mo. Just because I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Nope. This is the person that this witness felt the need to greet that night.
How about it, Mr. Quist?
How about you stop asking me these ridiculous questions? You can show me all the crappy pictures you'd like. There's not one I wouldn't greet.
Oh, I gotta...
What the oak are you doing, Woodman? Go on, Sean.
No, I have to wait to see if I actually get punished before I gift a sub.
Okay. You better not say, Trilo, watch your mouth.
Well, okay. Sorry about that, Trilo.
Oh, okay, there it is. So now...
Order in the courtroom,
they
Mr. Wright.
They might actually both be wrong. Because if he's gonna say good evening, it might be Regina who headed out. I'm not sure. Uh-oh, now I've done it.
You better rethink this line of questioning, for I lose my patience with you.
Oh, no!
Try again.
I love it presents the option to hit plus to go to options, but it won't let you actually go to the menu while a text box is still loading. And then once the text box finishes, it brings up this screen. So I don't... Oh, no!
Make it happen, baby man.
It's Groundhog Day.
Panic harder.
It's either Regina or Russell. It's Regina or Russell. Oh, no. He would say good evening to Regina because he's in love with her, But he was waiting for her, so if he knew it was her... But maybe he didn't know it was her, because he thought it was Max. Oh! But she's probably not that tall. It's gotta be Russell. Russell probably took the clothing and put it in the box. And maybe that's what happened? No! Oh, wait. Considering the ill temper, there's only one person you would greet. Okay.
It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? Oh, she's so cute.
No, Your Honor, it is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh my god, I am thinking like Phoenix Wright. Oh, fuck!
Oh. Yeah, I suppose you've got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
Oh my god, living on the edge. Holy crap. You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct?
Go.
Answer the question, Mr. Quist.
Order, order! How do you respond to this?
Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But, once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the air of the plaza that evening. Problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols.
3 symbols?
Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta remember them by now. Chad, if you don't do this, I'm gonna lose my shit. Here we go again. Everyone, all together now. Oh, shit.
Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white rose.
White rose.
A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me.
What was that?
Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry.
What?
Miss Von Karma. Do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well, I...
If that's the case, then it's impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yes! I think we finally won a point in this one.
That is very unfortunate.
Huh?
You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What do you mean by that?
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but...
But?
Who that person was can only be answered by the next witness.
Ah!
Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. Out to the swings, all of you.
I'm about to call out all of you. I know that the minute the judge says something like, the court will take 10 minutes, everyone in the cast goes, oh. Yeah! Part 1 is done! Woo!
Yay!
Yo! What was that? What was that music? Wait, what is that in the back?
I've never noticed that.
What is that in the background? Oh my fucking god!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my fucking god!
God
No!
dang it.
Get out! Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
Dang it, son.
No!
What? It's the courtroom.
Get out of my head!
It looks awful.
Damn.
I hate you.
All right,
Amogus.
we are taking a break. Hold on, December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. We are not starting yet. We are taking a break. We're gonna take about we'll take 15. Wait, what's the longest you're allowed to take on? No, we'll come back at like. Cast, what do you want to do? 10 minutes at 7:25, or just do it to 7:30? Have you guys had
10 minutes.
Have you guys had
10 minutes?
10 minutes? All right.
Mhm.
So we'll take a little bit over a 10-minute break. We will be back at 7:25 p.m. Pacific time, 10:25 p.m. Eastern time. Same thing as always. Get hydrated, use the bathroom, and when we come back, before we resume, we're gonna show some fan art. Hell yeah! All right.
Hell yeah. Okie dokie.
All right. Go on break. All right. Well, now that we've peeked, pee-peed, and poo-pooed, it's time to bring you guys in, and that was live, by the way. Welcome back, everybody.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Sean. Thank you.
Please buy our shirt.
We're back. Right?
That's
up to interpretation.
We were having a rousing discussion about one trying to add a word to a dictionary, or at least to a slang dictionary, and then something about pee pee poo poo doo doo caca. So, you know, we're all professionals here.
Oh my god. Right. My
my
5-year-old brain
God.
can't take it.
Now, you guys know the process. It's 7:25. We're at the halfway point. Y'all have had time to immortalize things that don't deserve to leave this dub or this video or the internet for the rest of our lives. Vim Deckless. Holy shit. Vim Deckless says, my love for all the live dubs will never die. I spent a week on this and even repainted the whole background for it.
Yeah, he did so good.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm
Vim,
excited.
I can, even the little lapel pin. Are you serious? Vim! Oh, you guys aren't ready for this. Here we go. Here we go. Download, upload, inload, documents. Right load, left load, fan art, and here you go. Vim Deckless with today's first piece of fan art. Randy Wright.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh, that's so cute. So good.
Oh my goodness.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic.
So much.
Splendid.
That is,
I love that so much.
That is so cool. He even made his tie yellow to match the bandana that he gets in PMD.
Yep.
That's
amazing.
perfect.
Oh, that's
I
so
love it.
That is so cool, Vim. Thank you so much. I'm still not removing your ban after this stream, but thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you guys are so creative today. This next one is from Soccer Dreamers and says, this is Phoenix's or Max's idea for Phoenix flying into the courtroom. Max Galactica presents Phoenix Flight! Max?
Phoenix Fly!
No, you got a line below it.
Alright. Voila, sweetie!
Oh, God, no!
Good shit.
Wait, Machop, Randy's going, that's the good shit. Right here. This is it. All right, all of the remaining fan art is going to be presented as Randy pointing to it going, look at this. This is the good shit. Oh my God. No way! This is, okay, seriously, this is no longer the comedy stream, or this specific week's episode is not the comedy stream, it's the comedy steam? It is the creative stream. Because not only are we getting to hear some really creative performers, but we have got such creative individuals. Whimsy says, I decided to felt hedgehog right from last week. They took the hedgehog right that we saw from last week and made it into a real world. Hold on, I gotta transform. I gotta rotate this.
Oh.
Did I make it backwards? No, this is the right one. You guys aren't ready for this. Look at him.
Ready for it? How
Oh my goodness.
My God.
This.
Oh my God.
The good shit.
That
It's-
is the good shit
That's
right there.
adorable.
He does. I have to load the second image just because the second image shows the blep in all of its glory. It's so good. Hold on. Load image. Boop. Put that in. All right, we gotta rotate that too. Transform.
It's so good.
I love the snoot. It's so cute. Cute the snoot. Hold on, get ready.
Blip.
Oh!
Is that his tongue?
I want to boop
Tongue.
Get
Blip.
the blap.
As someone who also loves like needle felting, that's so freaking cute.
It is so cute. And so
Oh, I
good.
love it.
Okay. This is, I don't want to point it out because I don't want it to be the first thing that you look at. But Trillo is not the most interesting part of this image. This is from Richello.
Oh
I get
my
hungry
God.
sometimes.
Look at Ben's eyes.
Yeah.
And
I love the expression.
It's so
Just
good.
that's a mood right there.
Yep. Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm trying to
god.
think of like an appropriately disgusting sound effect for what Trillo would do.
I don't
awful.
think I want to hear. It's
I
kind of
don't
like
wanna-
awful.
it's
won't.
I feel like it's one of those cases like an open door at the end of a dark hallway. Nothing behind that door could be scarier than the concept of what could be behind the door. So no sound you could make would be worse than the sound we're imagining in our heads.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Babbling
You know what?
branches. Go ahead.
Sorry. As a fan of psychological horror, I dig it.
Yep.
Let it fester in your minds.
Use bullet bean. Babbling branches providing another side to Trillo, a much darker side.
We are Trillo.
That was awesome.
Oh.
Nicely done.
Oh my god, Richello! You can't keep doing this! You can't keep making such absolute bangers. Richello says, well, if we're gonna call him Beanix Wright, then I figure that makes him a beanie baby.
Oh my goodness.
This looks like this looks like a Neopets item. I want this
It
on
does.
Neopets.
It reminds me of like a better webkin.
People still use Neopets?
Yeah, Neopets is still a thing.
Dude, I think I'm like a
Wow.
multi-millionaire on that. All right,
I'm not surprised.
Leaf C. I hate. The only reason I'm showing this is because I should not be the only person who had to witness this. Leaf C says this is dumb and I'm no artist, but I was moved by the peanut butter and jelly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're not ready for this. Non-exhaustive bean list. You've got kidney beans, you've got lima beans, you've got navy beans, you've got pinto beans, you've got garbanzo beans, you've got black-eyed beans. Put them together, you get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh no. It's not cursed I thought it was gonna be, but it's still pretty cursed.
That is horrific.
Oh,
I love
God.
it.
Oh. I gotta take a sip of my tea so I can wash down this taste. Ugh. All right, listen. I'm about to do something stupid.
Oh no.
If Filky,
Go on.
if Filky becomes
Lay it
an
on us.
official word, if Filky becomes an official word, and it is used to refer to some degree, something that you enjoy that other people dislike, if it becomes a part of common vernacular, or at least on the same level as like yeet and finna, I will make and eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to celebrate.
Make it
Please
happen,
do not.
please! Please make it happen!
No.
No.
It's excellent because you can use the word to define itself. Filky is kind of filky.
I don't. EK Infinitely says I don't like Filky. Well, some of us do, and that's what makes it Filky.
That's what
That's
makes it
why it's
filthy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like
Oh, it's
randomly toss
perfect.
this into. I'm gonna randomly toss this into conversations I'm having with people, and then they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm just gonna define
Same.
it like a.
But see,
Oh,
here's
you haven't heard?
Here's the importance. Here's the importance of it. If you are serious about that, you have to add it into your vernacular and just be serious about it. Just be like, you can't force it to happen and say, oh, you're supposed to say filky, but just be like, yeah, you know, that's kind of filky for me. And then they'll be like, I'm sorry,
course.
what? And they'll be like, what did you say? I'll say, it's kind of filky. And they'll be like, what the hell is that? And you say, oh, it's something that that's like most people like that you don't really like, or something that you like that other people don't like. So you just gotta own it. You gotta be confident about it, and that is how we're gonna make it a word. Oh.
Yeah. Wait, I think I read a book that like had this exact premise, except it was about like a different word for pen.
Really?
Frindle.
Yes,
Yes,
Frindle. That was
yes,
it.
yes,
That was
Frindle.
It. That is the exact same thing.
Oh my
God, I remember that book.
It could happen.
It could happen to you.
Why did they want to call it the Frindle?
Because he fucked up pronouncing something. Oh my god, it is exactly the same.
The exact same.
Oh my god!
Make up a word for something.
Holy shit.
The neck jerk on that realization has me dying.
It's the exact same premise.
Mike Sumi says everyone just wore the same silk hats.
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Holy
The
hell.
best part is, like, that was either the performance of a lifetime, or that you could not fake that genuine realization moment. Like, you could.
No, as soon as
that was
Dex said
real.
it,
That was real. I did
that was
not
just stuck in the corner of my mind, and then he just described him like Frindle. That's it.
Like I started thinking like this kind of reminds me of like a book I read, and then like I remembered like at the beginning like he drops his pen and then he's like, oh hey, you dropped your frindle, and then he's like, oh wait, let's make that into a word. It's the exact same.
Wait, was this a book that had like a little entry form in the back where you could make up your own word and its description and then submit it?
I don't know. Like I read it back in elementary school. It was a long time ago.
Okay, because I wonder if I had that same book. Anyway, moving on. Emiku says, Emiku says, in Phoenix Wright's voice, "In the name of the truth, I shall punish you, handsome soldier
boy.
Phoenix Wright. This badge of mine glows with an awesome power. Take this, my evidence, my turnabout, and all of my feelings for Edgeworth. Shining Finger!" And then Sailor Moon pose.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So good.
I'm so happy.
Randy's over here like, "You're awesome," and Phoenix Moon is like, "No, you're awesome."
In the name of
No,
the court,
you.
I'll defend you.
Touching
Yeah.
fingers.
He's like, "Hey, you got something? You got something in your nose? Let me just get that for you." Yep.
Peak comedy, ladies and gentlemen.
All right,
the
all
chop
right.
is picking
Okay.
at Phoenix's ear, like you got something in there too, Phoenix.
How do I bring this to the front? There you go. He's like, oh, well, hold on. Oh, this is a little harder. I gotta shrink it down. There we go. He's like, all right, well, you got a little something there too. Let me just, turnabout's fair play.
Holy shit.
Now make him kiss. Oh, that was it. That was the rest of the fan art. There's no covering. There's no covering that up. That's what everyone gets to see right before we continue on. All right. Now that everyone, including Randy and Phoenix, have had their snack,
Oh god.
Okay.
All
right. Refresh.
This is what I mean.
Shit.
This is what I mean when I talk about organic comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And Randy's like, "Whatever I just ate tasted organic. It's a little filky though."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wild.
We now resume. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. We now resume with Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, Episode 5. Phil, wait. Yes? Paul!
Oh yes. Here we go.
Paul, lead us off.
Sweetie! You have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room.
I'm sorry. Archean says some of you
Discussing
actually...
the rays and whatnot.
Arkin says some of you actually wanted to get a reference from this man talking about me. Oh.
I mean, fair.
And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered! I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means...
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max.
Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility!
That makes me want to check something. Oh, okay. For some reason I kept thinking the ringmaster's room was part of the lodging area, but now, okay, that makes sense.
Well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go?
I want to check something. Is there anything shiny on his cloak? It was the cloak, the hat, and the white. Okay.
Can I interject one moment? It's looking a little crispier than usual. Did you change the window size?
I don't think I did. Let me check something real quick. It should still be the full screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing should have changed. What about the rest of you guys? Is it looking crunchy to you guys too?
It's a little crunchy.
Yeah, it
but
is.
it's not too bad.
A little
Minimal
bit, but it's still legible.
That's
can read it.
interesting.
Readable, but a bit crusty.
All right, let me hold on, guys. It's for the sake of my cast. Let me try closing that and reloading it on full screen, and then let's see if it works this time.
On stream, it's fine. It's just on our end.
How about now?
Much better.
Oh, that's a
Yep,
lot
it's
better.
better.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Double.
Wow, Max! I never thought of that! You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up.
Oh, hold on, Paul. Your mic went weird for a second. Did something happen on your end?
Huh?
Your voice got really muffled. It's hard to hear you now. There we go.
Muffled?
Yeah, you're good now. Try it again.
Alright. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president?
We actually just had a clown as president recently, so...
You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. December 29th, 12:06 p.m. District Court. Courtroom number Dudukaka.
Now that everyone is back and enjoyed their beans, let's get started. Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Why did she just call him a pitiful clown?
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent my clown.
Name and occupation.
Hello?
They did not do that! No way!
It did.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That really happened.
Holy shit!
Will the witness please inform the court why he was speaking autobiographical gibberish in such a stylish manner?
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about?
Thank you for the host.
You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the record.
Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Hello? Is this thing on?
Silence.
Hello? Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one?
Hey, don't laugh. I got a colonoscopy from him once.
But a couple of clowns who were up to no good started making trouble.
Your name.
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m., the day of the murder. Correct?
Yes, it is.
Very well. Mr. Curls, will you please testify what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into this plaza.
Without the humor, please.
Okay.
Come on, Mo. I just said at the start of the stream, stop forcing the funny.
I can't help it.
Aw, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
Ha, I understood that reference.
But it doesn't stop you.
What you witnessed.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. It's not great. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause.
Wow. That must have been really rough. I'm proud of you.
Shut up. How dare you. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing?
Words fail me.
Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness.
Huh?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that the one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you! Thank you! Oh, I can't wait!
Well, I know that definitely can't be Edgeworth. Poor Gumshoe.
I knew it was gonna be me! Now that's settled. Shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
Dear God, no.
What you witnessed. Again.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden Max clunked the ringmaster over the head.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. Let's do this.
Whimsis in chat says Von Karma will provide counsel after court.
Oh,
damn right.
Counseling. Counseling and Filky. We are writing the next generation's dictionary right now.
It'll probably be pretty filthy.
Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off kilter. I'm using finger quotes under my desk.
We have a word for it now, Judge. I'd appreciate if you used it.
Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you've gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that! Judge?
Mr. Wright!
Ah, Your Honor!
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court.
What is... No.
Thus, I sincerely hope you're not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling.
I understand, Your Honor.
If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Why would they do this? Why would they do this? I could tell, that's what I meant to say earlier. I could tell that the creator was drunk during this game because he decided to have an entire press section where everyone just talks about what 10 minutes after 10 p.m. is. No one in their right mind would write 10 boxes of dialogue about the time of 10:10 p.m. unless you're someone who's 4 beers in going, hey, oh, what time is it right now? It's 10:10. 10:10. 10:10. It's a funny word, 10:10. I'm gonna write about that. You know it's true. You know this man wrote that scene at about 10:10 in the evening, and saying the word 10:10 over and over again was the funniest goddamn thing he had heard that night.
Actually, he would say juju.
Juju? Oh, great. Great.
That's a little bit cuter.
That makes it even worse. Juju, juju, juju.
We're not denying that that's what happened. It's just really fucking funny.
Juju beans? You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct?
See, that's the thing.
Huh?
How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now, 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can riff off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke!
Oh, is this...
You know you want to hear the joke. A man goes to his doctor, and the doctor asks, how's number 1? The man says, every day at 6. The doctor asks, the man says every day at 7. Then what's the matter? I slept till 8.
Witness, these are exactly the type of jokes you should save for that detective.
That was actually pretty good. I like that one.
No!
You knew that would happen. Don't look at me like that.
Mr. Wright, you're hereby penalized. This will not become...
Oh, game over!
Not be a kangaroo court. I've had enough.
Oh no.
This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for mercy interpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Billy Bob Galacta Maxica Bob Jokins, mega guilty.
So does this make it the killing joke?
The accused will surrender to the court immediately.
Well, this is going to hell in a handbasket. My Sumi's gifted 5 subs to viewers. The line pride grows ever stronger. Thank you very much for the gift subs. Welcome, Villainies, RF Zex, Just James MD, Born of Kokiri, Pompadorbs. Hell yeah. So here's the problem. I still want to see all the jokes, but I have to time when to do the load. Otherwise, it will auto-populate and go to this game over sequence.
Yeah.
To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
I don't... Wow! This is our first game over screen. Oh!
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh my god!
Yep.
He's dead. He's dead and you killed him.
Well,
It just fucking
at least
boots
it's
you to
merciful
the title
enough to
screen.
do that.
Good stream, everyone. Yay!
All right,
Nice job.
It's not the end of the world. but it
Oh
feels
my
so
god!
brutal.
Yeah, that's very brutal.
Time to reload the save.
Oh,
That joke sucked.
Now
Game
get out.
over.
oh my god! Woo!
Shit.
Oh, so that was abrupt. Ugh. So I'm see if I just say no, do we move on? Oh, let's not make it 8 p.m. All right, Mo.
What do you mean, let's not? Don't take the clown out of the clowning around.
Come on, Nick, just listen to his joke.
Do you want a man to die, Maya? Wait, don't answer that
Yes!
question. Don't answer that question. There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. The silk hat, the robe, and the white rose.
The white rose. Oh.
Oh.
1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty and a whip. Oh, 3, I'll get whipped. Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony?
You're so boring.
You're so bloodthirsty. You were pooped that night? Oh no. Oh no.
Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food.
What?
The double cheese, double bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item.
Oh no!
I had
The
a lot
return of the beans! Hold on. Oh, is my Elgato just like dying slowly? I think it's like
it went quiet.
Yeah, I think it's finally starting to go, like just to cease existing. I wonder. Hold on, I'm gonna check something real quick. Doesn't look like it's overheating.
Get beans.
Ugh.
It sensed that joke was coming and it just
Right?
decided to end it all.
Oh my god.
Bean boozled.
That is so
I've actually
weird.
tried that.
The video is
It's
working,
disgusting.
but the audio isn't. I'm gonna check the connection real quick. Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, the video's fine. Just can't hear anything.
Damn it, Mo.
What? What'd I do?
God damn it!
Shut up, Woody.
Where have you been all our lives?
God damn it!
In West
He gets
Philadelphia,
hungry
where I was
sometimes.
born and raised.
Can we just execute the clown?
Right?
Let's
Not
talk
only
about
did it
this
kill the
first.
client, it killed the stream.
Holy shit!
I'm sure somebody in court has a gun.
Do
It's
I really
built
have
into
to
the
say
gavel.
What comes next?
Von Karma
It's
did at one
Maya.
point.
No, I can't say it.
This is interesting. Hold on. The audio's out on the TV too.
Is
Oh.
there audio in this section?
Yeah, there is. It just
Yep.
cut out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just not going.
Interesting.
I'll wait until
Yeah.
Should we let him read that line though?
Yeah, go ahead.
What happened? What happened after that? As they say, happens.
Oh wait, maybe the music just cut out, or maybe the music cuts out in that part of the game, and we thought
Well,
something.
No,
We
because
didn't
there'd
have
be the
sound
text.
effect. Yeah. And like
Oh,
also
that's
like
cool,
there
huh?
would have been sorry.
Oh, okay. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days.
Oh, it's no music. There's SFX. We can't hear SFX over here.
You know,
so-
there's no sound effects.
The sound.
Yeah.
That is so.
They hear it, but we don't. What the hell?
Yeah,
nice.
the text sounds are showing up. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. What is going on? Hold on.
Oh, I can hear it.
There we go.
Yep, we're good.
I was
No,
restored here.
no, stop!
Damn it!
Stop!
That's enough.
Stop!
That's enough. I'm
Stop!
tired of you, Billy Bob. Fired. Out of a cannon. Into
No!
the sun.
No!
Yay, guilty!
Wait! Cut it out! No!
We're stuck in an endless time loop where Billy Bob.
Bob.
Oh my god.
Okay, and now the music's working. What is going on with this trial?
What? The
Yeah, we're all back to normal now. Welcome to Ace Attorney, I guess.
welcome back everyone.
So wait, does this? Oh,
That
that's
auto
the
kills you.
oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
I will do anything to get a guilty verdict, Mr. Beanix Wright.
All right.
What?
Anything.
Fuck this game. Are you serious?
Oh,
Just pressing can get you killed. Wow.
yeah.
Color, how dare you take my line?
Holy hell.
What did Color say?
I will do.
You said I'll do anything to get my guilty verdict, Mr. Wright. That's Edward's line.
Oh.
Wow, I
Yeah.
can see why people don't like this game. And imagine back during the original release, it originally came out on 3DS, right? Or on the DS?
DS.
Good question.
Was there the option to save load like we can right now? Or did you have to?
I think so.
Okay. Because if you had to go back out to the title screen and, like, close the game and reload it,
This is the only reason people hate Mo? Wow.
You just happened to glance out of the window?
You could say that. You could say also peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed.
Mr. Curls!
Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they?
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday.
Once when I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump.
Okay, it wasn't a pop.
Oh yeah! I forgot about that.
You forgot?
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Ow, ow, ow!
That is not something you just forget to mention.
Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
I'll allow it. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony.
I should start turning the tables in our favor. You know, this wouldn't be so bad if I had 2 bits of health. Because then I could just save load without having to worry about timing it. What was the sound like?
Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say.
Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
Don't! How'd you know I was gonna make a joke? I guess that's the sound sounded like I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit, huh?
What then? You went to look out the window and you saw.
Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they?
Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big, I'd say they were about 30 feet from my window.
Yes, 30 feet? That's not far at all.
It was snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility.
I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the 2 shadows you saw.
You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away?
That's right. I had been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Ms. Von Karma. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the Ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols?
Uppity symbols?
Lawyers nowadays. Do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Mo. What the fuck? See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yowza!
Enough foolishness. Get back on track.
Ah! Pain went funny!
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw? And only what he saw.
You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head?
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story.
He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
Mo! Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown.
We've come across 3 so far, Karma.
You included. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
Isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So, what will it be then, Mr. Beanix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
Oh. The only thing I can think of is that if it was cold enough that the windows might have been fogged up. Well, see, right now I don't have a clear basis to be thinking that.
This is just another one of your pointless efforts to badger my witness. Thus,
what?
You have just earned yourself a penalty.
No!
From me!
No!
Now, wait a second, Miss Von Karma.
Oh!
This time, do not feel the need to treat Mr. Wright so harshly.
That's right! What he said! Bailed out by the judge. What an honor indeed!
If you must penalize Mr. Wright for his display, I think a verbal censure would be best.
Huh?
You know the rules, Mr. Wright. There's no room for baseless hounding in this courtroom.
Fuck this game! Are you kidding me? I guess he didn't really bail me out after all.
You know, Mo's testimony and what he told us yesterday are kind of different.
Yeah, I noticed. We've just got to pinpoint what's changed.
You can do it, Nick.
I'm
not gonna help at all.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. This is garbage.
Apparently, if you picked the wrong one there, that would have taken 5 fucking points off.
Ah!
Regardless, he can't make a mistake now.
Pretty much.
I don't remember what he told me yesterday. I don't remember what he told me yesterday. You're expecting me to remember. Blunt force trauma to the back of his head. I feel like the game would be pedantic enough to say over the head and the back of the head are different. But it's probably wrong, but I have nothing else to go on right now. What's the worst that can happen? I donate $5. All right. Yeah, this is probably wrong. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
Bullshit. See nothing faulty.
That's fine. Wait, what is this? Oh, transparency? Did I just... There we go. I don't remember what I had that set to. Nope, nothing wrong. We're fine. We're all good. I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna gift a sub, and we're gonna do this over. Oh my god. Wait, I can't follow my own account. That's the follow button, not the gift sub button. All right. No, wait! The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight. That can't be true, because he witnessed... He said something about that, so maybe... Damn it! Ah! Come on! Oh, it begins. Oh, it begins. I was like, wait, didn't he witness Ben getting clocked? I don't remember the sequence of events on this trial. Also, welcome, Zinny Nibs and Tenmato. For all the correct guessing I did right off the bat earlier in this stream, I'm paying for it now. I heard a huge noise outside the window. So wait, he heard the huge noise and then he clunked the ringmaster over the head? Oh, it's probably the door. Maybe... But there's only one set of footprints. They mentioned previously that there weren't footprints at the scene, so... No! Come on! Oh! How many we up to? Are we up to 5 gift subs given this stream? You guys know? Why is everyone so quiet?
Think and stew in your guilt.
How dare you?
I'm just being quiet because I like enjoying watching you suffer.
I think it has been 5 though.
Yeah, it's
Boil within your own filky juices.
No!
Can we give spoilers now?
No.
Absolutely not.
Never.
We will serve
all
immediately
right,
if you do
fine.
not.
Yeah, do not.
Oh, man. I do not... Oh, why? Went back to my room. I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me take a look outside. I'm not sure. Maybe I have to. Maybe I do need to push him. I gotta remember where it was. No, because he's mentioning that he saw the murder, but he didn't see the weapon. Did this game fake me out? You know what? No, you can't scare me. That's just 1 point. Isn't this a bit melodramatic? Okay, what would it be? Okay, it's not asking if I have any evidence. It's asking if I have a clear basis. I've got a great reason to make my claim.
And I suppose you'll be telling us all that great reason.
Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
God damn it. The music means this was the right choice. The game was trying to scare you into not picking that. Oh. You know, at the same time that I'm mad that I'm falling into every single trap that this game has set, willingly or not, it is helping me understand why everyone hates this case. And why people hate clowns in general. I'm pretty sure clowns were actually making a comeback in Western culture, and then this case got localized, and clowns went right back to being shit tier.
Mo brought all the clowns down.
If this game were a person, I would have conked it over the head and killed it and left it to die in a cold
with a thump
wooden box.
Just as clowns were beginning to escape filky status, they went right back down.
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. Sorry, a thump.
He did say that.
I'm sorry, Mouse Pearl. Even your cuteness cannot abate my anger right now. However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head.
If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there is no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone.
In 1972, a crack clown unit was...
Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These crimes probably a sub from a maximum security clown car. I'm messing this up really bad.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick!
Yeah, I got it on my fourth try. These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. Just like me when it comes to recalling what they said a day before the trial. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
Well,
That's an 18 reference.
Ah, you're back from your jog?
Well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much?
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Von Karma. Tampering with witnesses again!
So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant, Kalunk, the ringmaster?
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out? At a hotel?
Yep. He was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Oh my god, shut up!
Your Honor?
You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly! The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well. And please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And even if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I'll put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
The silhouette.
It was a bit far away, but the shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
Took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes?
It is a decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
All right, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination.
God, why am I spending every court case at 1 HP? I hate this. I hate this so much.
Get good.
Guilty verdict.
Don't you think that you were going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think?
What are you getting at?
I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max?
I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that.
It doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? Trilo said the same thing, but if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them?
I thought of that myself, but just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max.
You're sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap.
You're sure that is what you saw that night?
Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw. I've got eyes like a hawk.
Don't birds have terrible night vision? At least pandas showed me that a couple days ago.
But that's not all I saw.
I think I already know what it is, but I'm still gonna get more info. You were able to see that kind of detail from your window?
There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much.
Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like?
I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye.
Our records say that his eyesight is a perfect 20/20.
That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly.
The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes.
Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was.
So, you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding?
Well, that's correct. I've been curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard.
Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure.
They claim it was a blunt object. At least it says so in the autopsy report.
Edgeworth! With Trilo's testimony, and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer.
Nick, you gotta find a contradiction in this.
That's not going to be enough.
What?
I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. That's the only thing that will help. I've gotta do it. Alright, I'm pretty sure I already know what it is. Based on this.
Sounding confident, are you?
You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols?
I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols.
3 symbols?
Yay! Everybody get ready! All together now!
White roses!
Oh, now you decide to freaking.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. My line of reasoning was, hey, he said black cloak. It's not black, it's purple. The game goes, here's the reason why it's wrong. He only said 2 of the 3. I want to die.
Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention 1. Isn't that right, Mo?
Do you like pie? I like pie. 3.14 numbers tasty.
Silence, fool! You are to respond with the whole truth, no fractions.
Order! Order!
Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest,
Wow, they actually are going with the you didn't mention all 3 symbols route instead of the it's obviously not the right. Oh! I like the weekend. I like the weekend. I like the weekend.
there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
You just saw it! There was a light! But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them. Things that are white refuse to be ignored.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene.
Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He is just toying with this court.
Help me, Giratina. I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Except that one time. And the other time. And those 3 times in a row about 15 minutes ago. But other than that, a perfect record. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony?
There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup?
Trilo saw them all! Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols! However, this witness claims that there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction!
Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to be disregarded this pointless, but this...
I know, Judge. We are supposed to disregard the pointless, and yet you still have a job after every case.
And a nice
Judge,
dress.
forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated, without a doubt, that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap up this case now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. Seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with his age.
Jesus Christ.
My God.
I'm not mature?
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means, for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
There are no contradictions in his next statement. I am prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling? Double exclamation mark.
Nick, this is your last chance.
You only have 1 exclamation mark. You need to be more concerned about this.
I'm holding the gavel in the air. It's gonna come down.
The silhouette, Putu.
There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this. Yes, go ahead, save, please.
Infinite one last chances. Just one chance?
Infinite one chance. I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness.
Good thing my persona's a wolf.
If you're going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
I've only got a single shot at this. Oh! A typo! In a Phoenix Wright game! What? I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Mo, be honest. No!
You promised Mr. Phoenix Wright no more badgering. I hope you enjoy this penalty.
What?
Wrong. That's
Guilty
it.
verdict, sir.
Guilty down. Boom.
What?
We're done here.
The question dies. Alright.
What the fuck?
So, Mo,
is
can
that?
I... No! Bang!
Hey, is it okay if I go to the bathroom?
Whoa! What a whirlwind! What the hell was that?
You are not getting out of this.
Wow!
Can't ask any questions. Not allowed.
Oh boy.
Wait, is that okay? All right, before I continue, Cyan, does this happen if you even press on any of these?
Yep. You ain't getting no extra information today.
What do you think, Nick?
There's no way I'm going to lose after coming this far. There's gotta be an answer, and it's probably in the court record. Wow! Wow! I'm gonna guess it's this, because if he was wearing it the whole time that he was there, it wouldn't have ended up at the ground. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind.
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Ms. Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found?
Must you always ask me these questions? It was found at the crime scene.
Chat's popping off, but I'm like, but it seemed pretty straightforward to me. Like, this was one of the easier ones. Like, anytime the witness says it was there the entire time, or I never saw this, or they never once did this, if it's always or nothing, that's when I'm like, doubt.
Crime scene. That means...
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
No! That's not true!
Order! Order! Order, Mr. Curls!
Also, is this the second or the third time that this specific case has had, it was here the whole time? Then why is it here in my pocket? I know it happened with the ring and with the hat. Is there a third one?
I think this is the second one.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor?
What is the meaning of all this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Hey! That's just not right! That's so harsh!
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
Oh shit, Grandpa's pissed.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Well, let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting above me doesn't make you better. And no matter how old I get, I'll always be younger than you. Ah!
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him! I swear I saw him! It was Max! Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat! I'm telling the truth!
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
Wow, sucks when it's not you doing it, huh, Maya? It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat! He was there!
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo,
What do you want?
you just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went, what do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that, no.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering this witness, Your Honor.
This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Ms. Von Karma's protest is useless.
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right on you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby.
Yeah, I'm the
Besides-
baby man.
Yeah, he's the baby man. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you'd say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
Huh? I'm not sure exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story?
Look at this photograph!
It's been a while since I heard that.
I don't think we've had a single episode where we don't say it. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? Nani?
Ay, 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 ay!
I'm so glad I got it right because I had no chance to save. So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Wait just a second! You guys can't just ignore everything I've said!
Did you guys hear something? I swear I heard something just now. Maya?
No,
Believe
nothing,
that?
actually.
No.
What the? Hey! Wait, right here! Fine. I'll tell you the truth this time.
Oh, there you are, Mo.
Like to honk at you?
You wait a second.
Do not honk at me, Mo. This is a beep country, god damn it!
I will end you, Mr. Phoenix. I think you said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt! I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time. I swear!
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curls,
Yes!
the testimony you've provided up until now has been false?
It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just
what?
It's just I was a bit confused among the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Order! Order! I will have order! Franziska von Karma. How could you?
See, Maya, when things are serious, you use the double exclamation mark.
Oh, okay.
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
Huh. You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
You've been lying for an hour and a half, but we're gonna let you have another chance. The truth.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw. He...
What?
My people need me.
It snaps to Blook!
This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew! He jumped up and flew through the air! He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. All my people need me. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Hello? Is this thing on?
Well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Even the condor that normally goes, "Ah!" was like, what the fuck?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses? Why would you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
I think I'm gonna save first. And then... what he just said was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up.
Which means he is telling the truth?
That's what I think.
Nick, wait! That means that Max actually used magic.
Yikes! You're right. No!
A foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish fool's foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
You probably think anime's not real either, huh? Huh?
And you still believe in it, don't you?
Yes.
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter.
I really like the part where the cute boy turns into a giant fox.
The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile!
Easy on there. If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's undisputed fact, the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned!
December 29th, 2:33 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 5.
Hey, sweeties! What in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
You lied? Magic's not real?
What if I...
Oh no.
I mean,
does that mean that enemies was flying Carmen?
No, Nick. Anime is real. Nick. Damn it, Max. It's okay, Nick. Wow. You just told me the secret to your magic.
You told me I could be a ninja!
Right?
You told me! You said if I did the hand signs, I could be a ninja!
You can't!
No!
You
No! I broke the first rule! The cardinal rule! The only rule!
I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's crane to ever reveal the secrets of their trick.
Nick, what do we do now?
I don't know. I thought I could solve it with anime, and now anime isn't real. All we can do now is hope we find a flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna catch him, and we're gonna make him make anime real.
We'll be fighting dreamers.
Fighting dreamers, I promise I'll win this court case. Fighting dreamers.
I was done, but
And that's an episode. Holy crap! Oh my god, that ad-libbing. Oh, Emmy, the fight. You just, I already have the mental. I already have the mental image of her trying to console him by like, come on, sing it with me, patting his back as they walk out. We are fighting dreamers.
Yep.
I'm just doing this for the music. I'm just doing this for the music. Oh my god. Wait, no, we can just go back to the title screen. Options, title screen, there we go. Oh my god.
But I was told that you could catch them all.
Yeah.
If I scream loud enough, I get
Emmy
blood.
stole the show there.
Holy shit.
Oh. Just literally, it's like anime's not real. Meanwhile, the anime version of Phoenix Wright, whoa, just disappears. Edgeworth just like, what happened to him? Where did he go?
Dude, in the anime, Phoenix Wright has the ability to point so hard that people's toupees fly off.
This is true.
I'm dead serious. That actually fucking happens.
Yes.
His
That's
points
real.
are the
It's a real
equivalents
thing.
of Fusro Dawes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Like
Oh
there's
my
a force wave
God.
that comes out of his finger.
Oh, what a hell of a finish. Like every week there's
Oh,
just
man.
some new bullshit that we gotta deal with.
Went from beans to babies.
We made a new word.
Colton, oh my god. For a second I was like, why? I don't get this. Why did you? Oh.
That's right. It's Snark time.
It's so good. But no, it's not. No, it's not. First,
No, it's not.
First, we
Not
gotta
yet, I guess.
we gotta give credit where credit is due. Thank you, first of all, everyone who tuned in this week. All 200 of you.
Oh shit! Really?
Well,
Damn.
Stream Manager saying 199 and the Twitch
Round up. Round
page
up.
is saying 189. But I do know we were at 200 at one point, and it will probably say as much when we get to max viewers. Holy crap! It keeps going up. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support.
Hell yeah.
Well, before you all start heading out, let me go up to stream chat and make sure that I give proper credit. Let me find the cast list. In order of appearance, we had Paul Hikari voicing as Maximilian Galactica.
Hey.
Myself as Phoenix Wright. I'm so sorry. Emmy Ain returning as Maya Fey.
Yeah, let's get this sucker.
Tonight, filling in for Judge and also playing as Gumshoe, we had Steelhelm.
Thank you much.
Colorsiska Bruce Karma, Color Bruce voicing Francisca as always and really bringing the pain this week.
I hope you get isekai'd.
Gex. Our volunteer this week, Incubus, voicing Benjamin Woodman.
Beans.
Beans. Oh, Incubeans. And
God damn it!
Gex working those throat muscles as Triloquist. coughs.
I had fun.
Coughs out a single phlegmy bean.
Let me just say, my performance was probably very filky.
Oh God! You heard
Use
it.
that fucking word.
You heard it here, folks. The birth of a new word, even though more like the afterbirth of a new word.
This was such a fucking crazy. Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I don't want to I was gonna go off on a tangent.
No,
go ahead.
you got time. Go ahead. Do it.
Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit.
The suspense build. Okay. I was just gonna say this has been a fucking crazy episode. We invented a new word. We went on a rant about beans. We had the usual Ace Attorney bullshit. This was fucking crazy.
It happens every week. Every week I'm like,
dream.
I don't know what's gonna happen, and without us having to force it, we end up with these amazing stories. I'm glad you could be
Also,
a part
Sean,
of it. What's up?
Every time you say Trilo, it gives me it makes me die inside a little more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that what you're
Triloquist.
Yeah, I said it that way at the very
I
beginning.
thought it was
at one point.
Trillo.
Yeah, me too.
I said Trilo at the beginning.
T-R-I-Lo. Also, have you credited Bali?
Yeah.
I was getting to it. I was just waiting until we were
Okay.
done on this tangent. But thank you. And then, of course, all by his lonesome, coming in only for the second half of today's stream, Elusive Volley voicing Moe the Clone.
All right, I wasn't that moe, but thank you very much.
Dude,
Very well done.
I always love hearing your hills and valleys, man. You were the star of the second half of this stream for sure.
Yeah, that was magnificent work.
Oh, thank you very much.
Keep in mind, that is me praising your work as a fellow lover of
Absolutely.
voice acting.
Absolutely.
Please consider pursuing your interest of your own accord.
No problem.
That
I
was-
won't be using this as a reference to anything.
That wasn't me calling you out, by the way. That was just me referencing what I said earlier.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
It's like a text-to-speech program.
but yes, a final round of applause for everyone on the cast. But before we go, and now that I've stalled for at least a little bit of time, it is time for us to show the fan art. Round 2 of tonight.
This is
Richello.
gonna be good.
Oh my God, Richello starting to give off those Color Brews vibes. Hold on. Bum. They said sorry, I have to. Steel, do you want to voice the creator?
10. What a funny time. I'm writing that down.
I'm telling you, that has to be what happened. It makes too much sense not to work. Ugh.
Then the clown is gonna say something about Fresh Prince. This is gonna be perfect.
Right?
Oh my god. And then he's gonna reference the A-Team.
Oh my God. Next one comes in from That One Dude VA. There you go.
Objection. Beep, beep. Look at me with my whippy whip.
Where did you get those? I think
Please stop playing.
Yeah.
Is that me?
Yep.
Please stop playing with toys, Your Honor.
No. Overruled.
Making fun of Francisca. That's a whippin'. I'm impressed with Ben's face in this. Like, Firebite, this is uncannily good.
Oh man.
Oh, this is from Firebite showing us the Bird Council when we were waiting for Paul.
God.
Okay, but look at Ben's face.
Oh my god!
I hate it.
Paul?
That is horrific.
Really, Paul?
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 I like how Trillo's bird has beams.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, I'm done with that voice. It's gonna
No,
kill
by
me.
all means.
I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, wait, what is... No, you can't have one. Oh, it looks like that one dude drew a follow-up. Oh, because this is probably a reference to the judge mentioning, like, playing with toys and stuff like that. But the what-ifs, the possible Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney amiibos.
Cool lawyer figurines.
Is
a list of real people.
Pointy Lawyer, Whippy Lawyer, what is Gumshoe? Is it just a rock? What is that? Tell me.
Is it gum on the shoe?
Oh, it's probably. It might be.
A shoe with gum on it.
Pompadorbs showing us what happened when Phoenix Wright had the background fade to black. Just what the fuck? Hold on.
Oh yeah, I guess. Oh, the Giratina joke.
For some reason, when I look at this image, I'm reminded of like the animation of Palpatine when he gets thrown over the railing by Vader. He's like, Vader, is this a bit we're doing? And he just like, except in this case, they throw Phoenix into the hyperdrive. He's like, whoa. Boop. It just falls out into the distortion world. He's like, look at me, I can draw the W in Walt Disney with my body. Woo! Oh, but Colton, saving the best for last. This is the joke that's gonna take you 5 seconds to get, and then you're gonna ugly laugh, I promise.
Oh,
Colton Altemeyer. Whew.
Got it. Oh my god.
Oh no.
My vision is 2020. Oh god.
How horrifying.
Screaming.
No.
Oh, you know,
Too soon. It's a year old.
that is the kind of joke that Mo would come up with too. Holy hell.
Just like
I was like, what does this have to do with eagles and hawks? Oh, I hate it. Oh, you know, why do I get the feeling? No. Yes. Why do I get the feeling that before we start next week's stream, we're gonna get bean boozled? It's gonna be the fan art cavalcade of You know what? No, I just realized. I like that this image is right above the words distortion.
Oh yeah.
She's opening up a whole new can of beans.
Oh, I just noticed.
I did not mean that, but it works.
Distortion world.
It works so. Oh, all right. I'm losing my throat from laughing so hard. Thank you everyone who tuned in tonight. We should give some love to Crash McCloud. He's only got 9 viewers at the moment. He's playing Banjo-Kazooie. I think our raid phrase should just be Gaha. Do you agree, or do you think there's a better one?
I think
Yeah.
it's perfect.
All right.
I'm down for Gaha.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. This is a collaboration effort. You can pick one of two. Option 1 is Gaha, either all caps or the way that I wrote it, or one of those two. So pick your favorite, post it, and we're gonna just swarm him with banjos and kazooies. I love kazooies so much. I have to like put a little bit of liquid in my throat. Let's see if I can do this right. Hold on. I love the little walking noise. The little walking noise that Kazooie does is like one of my favorite sound effects in the entire game. Anyway, it almost sounds like a clown nose. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. We'll see you guys back tomorrow for Trails of Cold Steel 4, the start of Act 3. Oh. And And then Monday, we're back for Stranger of Sword City, the first post-Deathless stream. What will happen? What will we do? Who knows? Take care of yourselves until then. Be good to each other. Wear your mask. Get vaccinated when you have the chance. I'm running out of time, so thank you, everyone. Say goodbye, cast.
Bye-bye.
Let's raid!